The region that we're talking about today it's an all-new region. We haven't shown any of it before. It's exclusive for GameSpot. It's called the Vale. We really want to kind of create this idea of the Prince of Persia equivalent of high tech, an environment that looked like what a high tech sort of environment would look like in this fantasy Persian world of ours. So there's a lot of this sort of mix between mechanisms and organic environments. So you have water wheels that are spinning and pipes that are sort of pumping water, etc., through the environment, etc. We really wanted to give it this very organic feeling. The guardian of it, the alchemist, is our scientist, right? He is a character who has figured out how to manipulate corruption. The thing that makes his encounters very unique is that he doesn't attack you physically, he attacks you by flinging corruption at you. And one of the ways that he creates an additional challenge for the player in combat is through manipulating the environment by literally manipulating the corruption. Like puddles of corruption will just appear in the middle of the arena. The alchemist can use it as a teleport point. He literally just sort of drops down into it and then will spawn back up somewhere else in the arena. But if you get pushed into it, it kills you. We literally want the feeling and therefore the strategy in combat to be very different. We want that kind of claustrophobic feel that comes from having the corruption literally sometimes get closer and closer to you while you're fighting. So the arena is literally getting smaller and smaller, and the death zone is encroaching onto your floor space while you're fighting him. As a result, it's going to require more strategy on the part of the player to not drive the alchemist into the corruption, which is actually a good thing for him. And the example I gave you is, if you start off your combo with X or Y, say X, X, Y, so sword, sword, Elika, maybe over those 3 attacks, you've driven the alchemist right up to the corruption, and therefore you're at the edge of the usable floor space. If you then press A, you vault over the alchemist's head, landing right in between him and the corruption, thus being able to push him back into the middle of the arena. So there's a sort of strategic component in terms of how you use the combo tree of the game, the combos of the game, and to take advantage of the environment and work against the alchemist's use of the corruption. So Prince of Persia is coming out this holiday season, December 2nd here in the US, on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and 1 week later on the PC.